Hi, I'm Angela Watson, and I'm going to be sharing with you some information about the Cornerstone Proactive Behavior Management webinar. I've created this web seminar using ScreenFlow, which has enabled me to not only show you a video cast of me giving the presentation, but also a screencast of the presentation. The screencast means that whatever's showing up on my computer screen as I present shows up on your screen. The presentation itself is a Prezi. Now, a Prezi is like the next generation of PowerPoint slides. You don't have to worry about death by bullet points here. Instead of cluttering up a frame with little small details, what I'm able to do is hide those details inside the presentation, and then zoom in like this to make my point and add some visual interest for the viewer. I can then zoom back out to show you the big picture and let you see how all the ideas fit together. The content of the webinar is focused on proactive behavior management. And by that I mean creating a learning environment in which students are set up to be successful. We have two main goals in this webinar. The first is teaching children how to be self-reliant, responsible, independent students. And the second is maximizing instructional time. Our time in the classroom with children is so limited and so precious, and this webinar is going to help you make sure that you don't waste a second of it. Now, throughout the webinar, I'll be showing you different forms and printables and posters. You can download all of these for free from my website. And they're in Microsoft Word form, which means that you can easily type in changes to make adaptations for your own classroom needs. I'll be showing you lots of real classroom photos and a few videos to help you envision exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll cross-reference the webinar with the book and give you specific page numbers that you can look in to find more information about particular topics. I've divided the webinar into 5 different sessions. Each one varies in length from about a half an hour to an hour. I'm going to show you the Prezi for each, so if you want to know more about the specific topics that are going to be covered, you can just pause this video and take a look around the screen to see what we'll be getting into. Now, the first thing you would want to do is download the 15-page note-taking and summary guide that I created. The introduction session of the webinar will help you make sense of this. It'll also help you fill out a Purpose for Learning chart that will really help you zero in on the solutions that you're looking for and tailor this presentation to meet your needs. As you watch, the note-taking guide is going to help you organize your ideas and keep track of the things that you're learning. This is what the first webinar session looks like. It's called Precise Expectations. This webinar session is going to help you create a vision for your classroom and plan out exactly what you want and teach for it. The second webinar session, Consistent Procedures, will show you how to set up procedures that teach children work habits and independence. We'll go over topics from caring for supplies, to staying on task, to independent social problem solving and avoiding tattling. The third session focuses on strong instructional routines. It will show you how to create a framework for learning so that your lessons can be implemented smoothly and your kids will be actively engaged. The fourth session will show you how to choose logical consequences and related rewards so that students are motivated to do their best and understand the connection between their choices and the resulting outcome. The fifth and final webinar session is called Meeting Individual Needs, and here we'll focus on your most challenging students. These are the kids who aren't able to experience success with the whole class systems you've put in place. So we'll learn how to identify their basic needs and motivations, choose interventions that work, and provide the additional support they need to achieve. At the end, there's a quick closing session that gives you 5 steps to organize all these new ideas and put them into practice in your classroom in a way that's totally manageable and not overwhelming for you or your students. The closing session will also give you some different no-cost ways that you can interact and connect with me and other teachers online to provide that additional support and ongoing professional development that you need. So that's the webinar overview. I'm so excited about giving teachers the opportunity to choose professional development that is relevant and practical for them. These are research-based ideas that you can take into your classroom tomorrow and use right away. I also really love the on-demand format because it means that you can watch it whenever it's most convenient for you, and you can go back and review and refresh anytime. I am confident that this webinar is going to help you construct a self-running classroom that frees you to teach. Enjoy.